Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, we are live here from South Boston Speedway for the church's Lo-Fi Internet Services 125 here in beautiful Virginia. Just wrapping up qualifying efforts, and after qualifying, we have everyone's favorite segment, the Peg Leg Pointers. With the help of Chuck and his friends, we'll teach you the ins and outs of each track. And we're going to grab Garrett Kinder. Congratulations. You are the Peg Legs Pointer driver this week.
Alrighty.
You want to show us a few laps around this little itty-bitty bull ring?
Well, my setup starts off a loose, so the throttle points are going to be a little bit different. So basically, you're just going to drive it down here onto the yellow line, and you're going to wrap bottom. A lot of guys are going to diamond off, get a straight run off the bottom. Backstretch has a lot of bumps on the high side, so that can play heck with people if they've got their rod height set super low. Man, other than that, it's a lot of off throttle time, a lot of coasting the corners, and throttling up the right points without getting loose. Expect some tight racing, I'd say, but that's just me.
Is there a lot of braking, or are you letting it roll?
I'm doing some braking just for some tire saving, especially early run. Just basically trail braking into the corner, trying to save a little bit of tire for late in the run.
Alrighty, starting third tonight. Got warned here. No, were you starting third? I can't remember.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, best of luck to you. Hopefully we'll talk to you again.
Appreciate you.
Alrighty, that's your Peg Legs Pointer driver. A rare sighting for the 13 machine. So, kind of got to capitalize on it, you know? Get a nice view of that 13, black and pink 13 machine. Camera angles are not going to be my friend tonight. Alrighty, that is going to wrap up your little 2-minute warm-up. And we'll bring you to the starting grid. Starting on pole is the number 81 of Ravishing Rick Rube. Outside of him is your presenting sponsor, Kieran Church, with his Lo-Fi Internet Services. Garrett Kinder going to start outside of row number 2. Outside of him in the 4th spot is Sam Wetstein. 5th is Cody Bain. Rounding out row number 3 is the 17 machine of Josh the Jet Oswald. Rolling off 7th is the number 6 machine of Tyler Rice. Making another rare appearance is the fabled Keith Lichtenwalner. A rare sighting for him as well. 9th place, Jason Warren, your points leader. Rolling off in the 9th spot. Not a good start for him tonight. 10th place, Terry Bates. Rounding out your field with no qualifying attempt is Chuck Feltz. Get that out of the way. Take a look at Rick Rube. Pace car's getting ready to make that hard left-hand corner off onto pit road. Pace car is off. Kick the tires and light the fires. We are green flag racing. Lipton Walner. Garrett Kinder on the bottom, moving into the 2nd spot. Great little, everyone's starting to single file out, not where you want to be on the outside. Rube setting sail early, getting out to about 410 captain. Garrett Kinder, Cody Bain close in tow behind the 13 machine. for some early battles on track. Not much happening. Everyone's single filed out, looking to log some laps. Jason Warren drives it in over around Tyler Rice on the big end. Wild move out of the 45 machine. As we see, the field is starting to stretch out, single file out. Creative team so far. Keith Lichtenwarner struggling with the car. Looks like sliding back a couple seconds. Go back up front. It is still ravishing Rick Rube leading the field. 7 down of the scheduled 125 laps. Great view of these screaming tour mods coming down the backstretch, and we're gonna get that same camera angle down to the bottom of the pit wall. We're gonna go to the top. That number 81 Pennzoil machine looking sharp, leading the field. Pretty Bame in third with the matching car. Do a quick run through the field here. Well, I guess we're only 11 laps in. Rick Rube, your leader. Garrett Kinder into the second spot, up 1 spot. Cody Bame up 2 into the third spot. Josh Oswald up 2 spots as well into 4th. Sam Wetstein dropping 1 into the 5th spot. Jason Warren up 3 spots from 9th. Tyler Rice sitting still. Kieran Church dropping all the way back to the 8th spot. Chuck Phelps up to 9th, up 2. Keith Lichtenwalder has parked it, not having much success tonight. That 168 machine, he's off and rolling again. And Terry Bates did not make the start. 14 down, quite a few laps to go. As the top 3 are starting to close in. 3 tenths separates them from each other. Less than a second between all 3. But the gap is smaller between Kinder and Bame than it is from Rube to Kinder. Rube still leading, 17 down. As Kieran Church looking to challenge Tyler Rice for the 8th spot, 7th spot. Josh Oswald getting gapped by Cody Bame. About a second between them two, but I mean, we're only 20 into this. Lots of racing to go. Tire conservation is the name of the game. Josh Oswald stingier than Brandon Wallace is with the tires. Not a single set of tires to be found in the pits. No qualifying scuffs, no nothing. You start on what you start on is what you got. Cody Bame inching ever closer to the back bumper of that 13 machine. Take a ride inside that 13 machine again. Now he's got some heat in the tires to see what has changed. Letting off about the finish line. A little tire squeal is there. Really conservative there. Oh, Cody Bain makes a little contact over the wall there. Gonna drop back about half a second. Lost a lot of ground that he just worked so hard to make up. Pretty spread out here. Rube getting into the lap traffic. That's going to let Garrett Kinder pull up. Keith Lichtenwater going a lap down. Garrett Kinder to the back bumper of Rube. Looking to apply the pressure, using a little bit of that apron, trying to find some extra grip, some extra drive off the corner. But Cody Bain has pulled up. It is less than half a second from first through third. Rube's still hanging on to it. 30 complete. Cody Bain using that low-fi internet service there, blinked out for just a second. Rube able to pull away. Bain to the back bumper of the 13 machine. Little wiggle on exit there out of the 13. This is pretty tight quarters racing. It's pretty tough to pass here. Really got to get the drive off the corner to make the move. And you got to make the move quick because these straightaways are not very long. Itty bitty racetrack here. We'll pull some race info real quick. 3/8 mile the distance, 77 degrees. Beautiful night here in the state of Virginia. I know the track says South Boston, but this track is not in the state of Massachusetts or anything remotely close to it. .36 down. Got a bit of a battle brewing for the 4th spot. Jason Warren has run down the 17 machine of Josh Oswald. This track is located about 60 miles east of the fabled Martinsville Speedway. So there are 12 degrees of banking in the turn, 10 degrees on the straightaways. Garrett Kinder has been passed by Kinder has been passed by Bain at some point while we were watching the battle for the 4th spot unfold. As we look at Cody Bain looking to set his sights on the 81 machine. The Sadler brothers, Elliott and Hermie, both cut their teeth here in the super late model local grassroots ranks here. Among other drivers, Denny Hamlin also raced in one here multiple times in the late model stock car division. The Burton brothers also spent their early career racing here in the late model stocks. The Burtons are the only brothers to win the South Boston Speedway Most Popular Driver Award. Names like Stacy Compton, Elliott Sadler, Timothy Peters, all having track champions here. Jeff Bodine has a track championship from here. Lots of big names have made an appearance at this little bull ring. Rube still leading the way, 50 down. Starting to come up on lap traffic of Chuck Phelps. And pulling away from Cody Bain, the gap is just over a second. Garrett Kinder falling into the clutches of the 17 machine. Jason Warren still chasing him down. Kieran Church about half a track behind Jason Warren in the 6th spot. Sam Wetstein right there on his tail. Tyler Rice all by his lonesome, about 3 seconds off the back bumper of Wetstein. And Chuck Phelps about 2 seconds off the back bumper of the 6th machine. Pretty tame racing action for a bull ring. Down of the scheduled 125. Chuck Phelps looking to go a lap down here. Garrett Kinder getting swallowed up and passed by the 17 and the 45. One foul swoop. Jason Warren is a touch faster than Oswald at the moment, but their nose to tail, so lap times are a little bit skewed. But Warren has come up 5 spots from where he started, something to 9.74. Josh Oswald up 3 spots into the 3rd spot. Take a ride in the Goodyear blimp. As we watch the battle between the 17 and 45. Coming up on 60 complete. Is there, not quite able to get the drive off he needs. Check back in up front. Rick Rube running down the lap car of Tyler Rice. Going to get him there in the turn. Ooh, big check up for Tyler Rice. Had to keep it on the wall. Cody Bain closed the gap a little bit with a little help from lap traffic, I think. Closed the end to about 7/10. Garrett Kinder dropping way back. 70 down, 71 down. No one within really anybody of making a move. Everybody's pretty far spread out. 8/10 back. Cody Bame 8/10 back. Josh Oswald 2 back from him. Warren 4/10 back from him. Kinder 2 back. Kiernan 7/10 back. Wetstein 4 back. Tyler Rice, Chuck Phelps, Keith Lipton-Water all laps down. Just past the halfway point, Rick Rube has set sail and hasn't been challenged since the drop of the flag. Oh, we got a caution. Tyler Rice around. Check in on the misfortune of the 6 machine. A little wiggle there. So, Luce is on exit. Hard contact with the wall. Let's see if he Austin Powers it or not. Waiting for everybody to get around. Oh no. Poor Tyler. Finally gets it back going in the correct direction. .77 complete. Chuck Phelps going to get the wave around back. Or going to get... No, he's going to get back on the lead lap. Alrighty, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to rack them up 2 by 2. We've got the Pennzoil twins on the front row. Rick Rube, Cody Bame, your front row. Oswald Warren making up row number 2. Kiernan Church 5th. Garrett Kinder going to roll off in the 6th spot. And we're going to send them back green flag racing one more time. Rube gets the jump. Cody Bame able to get down. Contact with the wall there for Warren. Getting skinny. Falling back to the 4th spot. Kiernan Church looking to get underneath Warren. They're not able to get done. Warren able to get down. Back to the back bumper of Oswald he goes. Garrett Kinder looking to regroup, make a run back towards the front. Rick Rube was probably hoping this thing was going to stay green. And Cody Bame happy to see that deficit being raised and change these tires to cool down and give a chance to really push. It looks like they're teammates, but I think they're both just really big Steve Clark fans. Oswald in third, not letting Cody Bain run away. Jason Warren dancing over the back bumper of that 17 machine, looking to find a way around. Oh, shit. Clicking buttons, messing stuff up. Kieran Church on the back bumper of Warren. Garrett Kinder must have really missed the mark on the set because he is dropping back. Huh. I didn't realize you were in the chat tonight, Kevin. The website wouldn't showed you. I pulled up chat on my phone, and boom, there you are. Got Captain Plastic, which I believe is a new Rebels member. Don't roast me, I can't remember your name, man. Jason Johnson, that's you. Had to take a peek at Discord. Rick Root, still your leader, 92 complete. Cody Bain still about a half a second off the back bumper of Oswald. Or on back, Cody Bain 6/10 off the back bumper of Rube. Oswald about, well, less than a car length off the back bumper of Bain. Kieran Church right there as well. Jason Warren dropping just a little bit. Ooh, little puff of smoke off the wall. Jason Warren did make contact with the wall. May have tweaked the toe in that machine as it looks like he is struggling here in the late stages. 95 complete. Oh, we got a caution. We got bodies everywhere. We're going to have about 14 cars trying to Austin Powers this thing. Oswald gone. Rube gone. Pace car. Oh, Jason Warren's going to lose a lap. Potentially more. Oh, the humanity. Let's take a peek back and see what happened there. No. This one may be it. Oh, little wiggle out of Bain. Oh, Josh Oswald catches the back of him. Spins around Kiernan. Oh, let's see what happened to Warren there. How did he get? Oh, checked up back of Kiernan. Oh, gasses up too hard. Loops it out, gets attacked by Kinder. .97 complete of the 125. Jason Johnson, if you are still here, get a hold of Josh Oswald if you're looking to get in on this action. We got all kind of stuff going on over here in Thunderstruck, the sister league of course, Original Rebels Racing League. We got Street Stocks Monday night. We got Tour Mods, open set Tour Mods here on Wednesday nights. And tomorrow night we also have the Legends, which are the Street Stocks and the Legends are both broadcasted on Intensity and the Tour Mods here on Rebels Racing Network. Whites in the pace car are off. We're going to send them to green. Rube, Kinder, your front row. Wetstein back in the third spot. Chuck Feltz, after going a lap down, is sitting in the fourth spot. Oswald sixth, Kiernan fifth. Kieran had everybody in front of him wreck and didn't gain a single position. That's some Kieran Church luck. Rube off to a great jump. Garrett Kinder falling into a bit of a gift here into the second spot. Sam Wetstein looking to pull off a top 3 for the first time in a long time. Big drought for the 98 machine. 25 to go. Kieran Church looking to crack that top 3 yet again. Cody Bain, after getting spun from second, back in the 5th spot. Jason Warren would took a fast repair into 6th. Chuck Phelps dropping back to 7th. Not much aggression out of the 75. Still pretty green behind the ears and doesn't push the envelope. He's the nicest guy you'll ever meet. But, Sam Wetstein's upside down. What happened? Sam on the high side. Oh, gets loose, tags the wall hard, and over he goes. Pinballed, backs it into the wall, comes to a stop. And, yep, has to Austin Powers it. This track is not wide enough for these cars to get turned around. Tough break for the 98 machine. Gonna go down, take that fast repair. Yeah, there's about 54 Oklahomans in this league now, and Jason Johnson's one of the new ones. Should be going green with about 18 to go. Sam Wetstein back down pit road. I'm not sure. Maybe he tried to take optionals, didn't have enough time. Or just went and took his fast repair. Not sure. Not 100% sure. Rube, Kinder, Kiernan, Bain, your top 4. Jason Warren into the 5th spot. Oswald outside of him in the 6th spot. Kevin, I might have to agree with you on that one. Oklahoma is a pretty alright state from the time I spent in there. Attended a wedding in Woodward, Oklahoma over the summer. Had a pretty good time there. Green flags back out. Rick Rube with the start he needs. Kieran Church able to get under Garrett Kinder and move him up to the high side. We got a gaggle back here for the 2nd spot. Jason Warren moves into 4th. Kieran Church challenging Kinder for the 2nd spot. Kinder driving around on the big end. Kieran dives it in there. Gets Kinder move up to the high side. Side by side they go. Still at the stripe. That lap belonged to Kinder. 15 to go. Kieran Church still battling it out tough with the 13 machine. Not looking to give it up too easy, trying to get around the 22 and stop the bleeding as there is a whole Hornet says Kinder around in front of Warren. Church around. Oh my God, chaos and anarchy. Oh no. Oh, gets on it, steps out. Around goes Church. Warren hard into it. 17 turns Warren even more hard into the wall. Chuck Phelps may have been involved. Oh, just barely collects the 78 machine. Wow. Jason Warren looks like he is done. May have taken his fast repair already. A lot of cars coming down pit road. The 13 machine coming down. Wickman Warner coming down again. Should be going green about 8 or 9 to go. But Rube, Oswald, Rice, Felcher, top 4. Cody Bame still in the 5th spot. It's about the only people left on the lead lap is the top 5. Wetstein still a lap down, going down pit road. Looks like maybe taking some more damage repairs. Looks like we're down to 6 remaining. Oswald, Rube, your front row. Rice and Feltz, row number 2. Bame is your last car in the lead lap. Josh Oswald able to get down into the 2nd spot. Tyler Rice underneath Chuck. Trying to find a camera angle that could show everything. Rube out on the field. Cody Bame moved into the 3rd spot. Bully Chuck Phelps out of the top 3. 6 remain. Chuck looking to hang on to a solid 4th place finish. Up 7 spots from where he started. Great drive out of the 75 machine. 5 to go. Rick Rube just casually cruising around here. 7/10 the gap. Bame looking to run down Oswald here in the late stages. We'll live on the 78 machine. 3 to go. Rick Rube pulled up. Did he run out of fuel again? White flag in the air. Josh Oswald gonna walk into a, oh, he's gonna get touched. Cody Bame drove it in there looking to repay the favor. Bump and run. Cody Bame for the win. Chuck Phelps involved. Tyler Rice gonna sneak by. I'm not sure who got the top 3 or not. Tyler Rice wins it. Josh Oswald 2nd. Chuck Phelps drives into a 3rd place. Cody Bame pulls over and lets Josh Oswald back by. Does not take the win. Class move from the 78 machine. Don't want to win one like that, but Tyler Rice just sneaks his way in there. We got to watch that back. That was chaos and anarchy. A little bit of congratulations from the 13 machine. So here we go. There's the little bump and run, a little wiggle out of 78. There he is just getting shipped. Tyler Rice, Chuck Phelps could have snuck through. Tyler Rice sneaks through. Oswald second. Chuck Feltz third. Wow, what a finish. Tyler Rice just absolutely burning it down. We'll throw up your feature results while we gather interviews. Of course, we got Chuck already ready to go. Chuck Feltz. It's Alex up here in the Rebels Racing booth. You got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I mean, you got third place, so it's you know what time it is. I mean, you model of consistency you are. You get out there, you run your laps, you don't push the envelope, you let everybody bully you around, and tonight it paid off. Fell into a third place finish. Go ahead and take us through your race.
I just I don't know what happened on my setup. It seemed fine. I didn't run a lot of pre-race practice, but I did a lot of personal time pre-race on my own today, and I really thought I had my setup dialed in, but they really started pushing. Everybody else was complaining about loose, and I was pushing and try to save the tires. And then, of course, you saw how it played out. I just right place at the right time, and I looked into this podium. I really don't know what to say because it's pure luck. And sometimes that's all you need. But uh, I just I try and keep my stuff clean. And um, has definitely one interview I'm not really even prepared for because it just sort of happened, especially that last lap. But um, yeah, so I'm kind of speechless as dumb as this interview is going to sound.
Well, next week's Nashville Fairgrounds. How you feeling about your chances there?
No comment, but I know I got a week to prepare myself for it, which and Alex, you've known me a long time. So I'm not that a-hole on track that's a problem driver. I do legitly, being retired and everything, I do what I want when I want. I do legitly try and prepare for every race I run. So I haven't run it in this car before. I've run it in other vehicles, but I am going to try and prepare myself before next week. So I'm not in everybody's way. So we'll see.
Alrighty, before we get out of here, you got any friends, family, sponsors? I think before we get out of here.
Uh, Actually, thank you for broadcasting. Much respect to you for that, and the Thunderstruck and all the admins at Thunderstruck, and Josh, honestly, as a friend, not just because he's the admin, but Josh has really helped me out. Josh Oswald, I mean, has really helped me out on trying to find my comfort zone in these cars. These things are, there's a lot of learning as far as just being an open setup series, and he's really mentored me and helped me out. Clearly, I have a lot to learn, but Josh has spent quite a bit of time helping me learn this car. So, respect to him.
Alrighty, congrats on your third place finish. Hope to get a chance to talk to you later on the season.
All right, thanks for all you do, Alex. Have a good one.
All right, let's go ahead and grab. We got second place, Josh Oswald. Not where you wanted to finish, but at least it's still a top three.
Yeah, I mean, I figured Cody kind of owed me one a little. I was expecting a bump. My car was pretty battered up from that last race or last wreck, so I was expecting a bump. Didn't expect to go sideways, but it is what it is. We're racing for the win.
Yeah, okay.
So an old Tyler Rice sneaking through.
Yep. I will say a big shout out to Cody Bame, who had every opportunity to just drive away and win the race, but out of respect for you guys or the camaraderie between you two, pulled over, let you have it back, and let Tyler Rice have one. I mean, what a class act.
Yeah. I mean, poor Tyler was as sideways as he'd be on dirt all night, almost the whole race. So I'm happy for Tyler. He deserves a mod win. He's been at it for quite a while. So I mean, I feel so bad for poor Rick Rube. Rick Rube missed the fuel calculation and ran out of gas
again.
So yeah, poor guy needs a fuel gauge. So we'll get him squared away.
Yeah, unfortunate luck for the 81 machine yet again. Leading. I believe he was leading last time, wasn't he, when he ran out of fuel?
I think he was third or fourth at Stafford when he ran out, but he at least he didn't get. I don't know if he got run over here tonight like he did at Stafford. He ended up upside down in the wall when he ran out of fuel there. So, but Rick had us covered. Rick was going to win this race if it wasn't for running out of gas.
Yeah, he definitely had the fastest car. Next week, Nashville Fairgrounds. How you feeling?
It should be good. I finished second last time we ran there. I think I finished second to Daniel Pope. So, I mean, I can run well there with the Tour mod. We'll see how it goes.
Alrighty, you got any friends, family, sponsors? I think before we get out of here.
Thank you for doing the broadcast. Everybody at Thunderstruck, Velocity Motorsports, Spirit Performance Motorsports, Big Freak Coolers, and friends and family that watch at home.
Alrighty, best of luck. Hope we get to talk to you later on in the season.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. He finally gets one. Tyler Rice with the feature win. Go ahead and take us through your race, buddy.
Well, I spun it about lap, I don't know, something, and went 2 laps down. And then we started having carnage after that, after we went like 80 green flag laps. So I got my laps back, so that was good. And I was just trying to hang on to the car for dear life because it felt like I was driving a car on office chair casters because that setup was wrecking loose. I was just trying to hang out for dear life and not wreck anybody. And then Rick runs out of gas. I about mowed him down into turn 1. Missed him, thank God. And then we get into turn 3 and 4. And Cody and Josh get together and wipe out Chuck. And Cody just pulls over at the finish line and I win. I'm like, what? I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do with my hands here. I really don't.
Well, I mean, sometimes it pays to
it
be
was
lucky
wild.
than good.
I would agree with you there. We got our first Tour Mod win. I mean, I've been looking for one of these for a long damn time. I ran second a couple times and ran third a couple times, but I just finally got the job done on a weird ending. I don't know. It was wild, but hey, happy to be here. Like a fat girl at prom, man. Like a fat girl at prom.
Preach it, brother. All right, next week we head to Nashville Fairgrounds. How are you feeling about that track?
I like the track. I get around that track well. It's just whether we hit on the setup or not is the main thing here at this point. With several races in, the setups that I've been running have been subpar to junk, basically. So we may just have to throw the old iRacing fix setup at it and hope for the best.
Hey, that iRacing fix set's pretty good. I ran them for plenty of races.
Yep, you were the king of the iRacing fix there for a while, so we may have to give her a go.
All righty, before we get out of here, you got any friends, family, sponsors, I think, before we get out?
Well, hell, I probably ought to thank Cody for pulling over there at the end after he got into Josh and junked Chuck. So I probably ought to thank Cody for that. I mean, he probably doesn't want me to thank him, but shit, that was wild. But just want to thank all the Velocity guys I run with. They're a good group of guys, and learning from them. Who else do I got to thank? This is the Griff Dozer modified series, so old Griff Dozer there, sponsoring the series, and I don't know. This is my first interview, and I just had a long time, so I don't know who to thank here. Just anybody that I left out, thanks.
All righty, well, that's all I got for you. Hope we get a chance to talk to you later on in the season.
All right, bud. Thanks, Ed.
All righty, well, that's all I got. What a wild finish. That is one for the books. That's one you're going to want to go back and watch the ending to over and over again. Instant classic. Glad I was able to be on the call here on Rebels Racing Network. But, as always, As a wise man once said, Seacrest out.